bad. Peach Daisy, Villager should be able to beat mechanically. So Villager, low-key, has got some good matchups against some of the better characters in the game now. And Rob, with all the buffs, still gets beat by Pocket. And we saw it last round.
Right, yeah.
All right, so we're going to get underway here. Once again, we'll keep our 100% game one on PS1 so far since we sat down.
It's been we've been on a roll with PS1, and I don't blame them. Startup stage. However, this matchup kind of goes right back to Snoofle Bushi we just saw a few seconds ago. The fact that there's a character that tries to get in really fast. The only difference, this is a sword.
I've discussed this at length with Bushi because I am of the somewhat uncommon but relatively common enough opinion that Lucina is the best character in the game.
I agree with you.
Yes, he believes that Snake beats Lucina, and that this is one of the one or two characters that does. And he spent a long time explaining to me why. And I wonder if it practically applies to Chrom for the same reasons, that Snake can put up a wall that those characters they have to play the spacing game and they can't get in as easily. Now, Chrom is a bit of a heavier, meteor boy with, you know, the sword that when the sound effect happens, it sounds like what would happen if you punched a semi-truck with brass knuckles.
Yeah.
So it might be a little bit easier for Chrom to just like, I got the one hit, I'm going to eat you alive. He doesn't have to space, I don't think, as well as Lucina does, honestly.
Yeah, not really. The only give and take that is you thought being off stage as Lucina was bad against this matchup. This is like
10 times worse.
Oh man, it's awful. You have to get so close to the stage to the point where if you don't have any sort of horizontal, if you're too far off stage and you don't have any sort of horizontal presence to get back to ledge, you're screwed to begin with. And then not only that, Snake can chase you with Nikita, force a directional air dodge, force your up B early. It's really scary, especially against Bushi. He's always been really good at ledge traps with this character.
Yeah, and you have to be good at ledge traps to play Snake. But look at this wall. Now he has to get through this. There's the up smash again. Yeah,
and the up smash fell on him to begin. That did like 40 damage, all because of that jab.
Not having a projectile, and there it is. Like, actually, Jimmy's option was, I think, drop down, double jump into side B. Was the Chrom option to get through that wall, and it might have pushed him past the up smash. I don't even know that I'm right. So like, he might have just been caught. The neutral getup definitely wasn't the option. Like, maybe roll past and just pray. Meanwhile, he's up to 132%, but both characters are at kill percent because Chrom just hits you for 20 damage per swing and has insane kill power.
You know, Bushi does this thing where he gets back to stage a Snake, and that's it. I don't know how because I see this character float on by with Cypher, and I feel like every time he goes out there, he's just meat.
It's so right there. Like, no one ever challenges him landing off Cypher, and that's just because people don't challenge Snake landing off Cypher because they think, oh, he'll air dodge or he'll pull something out. And sure, if he drops C4 when he's up there as you jump at him, he can punish you. But it has to be exactly that. A lot of people give Snake too much respect. Like that. What even was that? You dropped C4 nowhere near, and you shot a Nikita, and you're at 144 damage, and he didn't kill you.
Yeah.
And you're right. That's Snake in a nutshell. And Bushi's excellent at kind of like weaving backwards. You know what I mean? To not die.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the biggest way to counter Snake in this game is legitimately pressure him more when he is in the air and not be afraid. I think that's the exact same reason why Ganondorf here for a while had just like everyone played Ganondorf when Rickles was here, and basically was like, how do you beat Rickles? He's too strong. Ganondorf's good. And it's like, have you ever tried chasing him off stage once? And at all, because he can't do anything.
He can do a little bit more than you'd think, but it's a good example. Rick specifically, and all the other Ganons that I've seen. No, you're right. You just got to run off and punish him, and have no fear. But that's Ganon in a nutshell. You have to not respect the character. As the C4 gets transferred over to Jimmy, Bushi sees it, and there.
Yeah.
Max rage, and there. Thanks, Snake. I was looking for my car keys.
Right on the calf. He's got to put him in a wheelchair. They didn't have wheelchairs back in Fire Emblem days. What do they do?
Is that considered canonically medieval, or is that just a different universe?
That's a good point, actually.
I
never really thought about it.
There's magic and swords, and I think in universes with magic and fantasy, they don't go the technology route. Oh, they had, you know what? I'm going to say yes, they did have wheelchairs back there because of Final Fantasy Tactics Advance, where the little brother's in a wheelchair, and that would be roughly the same style of universe. Of course, when they go to the Magic universe, suddenly he can walk, and he don't want to come home, and you're the bad guy.
I love your comparison. I love that we somehow found an actual answer to this question.
It's important.
That's incredible.
Also, who? Oh yeah, Cloud's in a wheelchair in FF7.
I want a Cloud wheelchair.
Cloud's in a lot of things in FF7, including a barrel with some sweaty, you know, we're going to get past this conversation, and we're here right back to game 2 here.
I'm trying to, like, use my brain, which is hard for me to do, but, like,
understandable.
Trying to go back in the day of when Ultimate first came out and think about how often Bushi used down smash as Snake, and I can't remember him using that down smash line until recently, and it's such a good edge guard.
He's been practicing it for more ledge traps, because that's when it's most effective.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Ultimate came out like a week ago. Wait a minute. Oh man, going for the forward. So the forward smash, I learned, kills at 30. From ledge from Snake. You just
big bazooka. Yeah.
Yeah, you were there and then you weren't. It's neat. It's like you're playing against the sandbag.
Yeah, I've seen before where on a clip on YouTube, I tried to horizontal recovery right into a charged up forward smash from Snake, died at 30.
It's wild. All right, so now there's this setup of like grenades that are down, C4, kind of chilling. You know. All right, Jimmy making it back. The wall, it's hard to get past for the swords. I love the stage choice from Jimmy. I think this is one of those instances in the Fox and Sword matchup specifically that Smashville's not as good for Snake. And every other matchup in the game, it's probably great for Snake.
Yeah.
C4 covers the whole platform. It's kind of like how Bowser's up tilt covers the whole platform. Something for Jimmy to note is he does have the Bowser secondary. I used to call it the pocket, but he's actually been winning sets with it. So. And there it is. That C4 covers the whole platform, and below, Jimmy's head gets caught.
It's kind of cool. Oh, no, Bushi. That was basic. What is worse, when you directional air dodge up as a character that you just float forever, and you just have to think about that while you see your opponent's win screen, or blowing yourself up?
Blowing yourself up. I was actually just about to say, I think that blowing yourself up is worse, and he'll just accept that. Although, you wouldn't tell by his face, because he was smiling so hard.
He was smiling the first time.
When he blew himself up, but, you know.
No more smiles.
No more smiles. This is a different set, though. Now he's against Swordy Man. Swordman Bro.
His Chrom's original canonical name in Fire Emblem Awakening.
Swordman Bro.
Swordman Bro.
It's Man Bear Pig's little brother.
I like the change. I think canonically it was a good decision for Nintendo to make that. Much less of a mouthful.
Yeah, Chrom makes him sound like a knockoff Rolex. As he eats 62% from a jab and 2 grenades. What is Snake? Good God, that was so much damage for what he does.
The thing about Snake, too, is Snake will rack up damage, and, like, you'll think at first that you got off scot-free by taking, like, 20, and then all of a sudden 3 explosions will happen near your body, and you'll be at 80, and you just won't know how it happens.
I think a lot of characters, though, are like that. Because I see it happen, and I'm just like, it used to be like, this is insulting. And now I see it, and I'm like, that's ultimate, baby.
Yeah, that's
sick game.
Seth was showing us combos earlier with Yoshi where you're like down aired into like up tilt and then like up air and fair, and it like did 63. And I was like, that's what are we playing?
Well, that's Yoshi though. Yoshi should do meaty damage. Snake's explosives that he gets to pull out every 2 seconds at frame whatever 3. Not so much. Actually, I only have 2 problems with Snake as a character, like design. It's that his down air does the extra hit, and it's that his forward air does a billion hits. Neither one of those moves should have more than 3 hitboxes. That's my only issue. He can have all the explosives, a C4, whatever.
Nair.
Is that what it is, Nair?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nair.
Fair he does the old...
Oh, Fair's the spike.
Yeah. Bomb.
Yeah, Fair is the end your career move.
Oh, yeah.
No, the Nair that does 75 kicks.
Yeah,
3.
Snake has, like, impressive hang time. Like, I mean, literally when he does down air, he just floats for a while.
Jab just killed convincingly. That's neat.
That's one word for it. We've used a couple words that we could have. No, we didn't use a couple words we could have used.
There was the ledge trap thing you were pointing out where he charged up down smash after going grenade up smash, and like the grenade's gonna hit him on ledge.
Oh my goodness! Sometimes that fair is really a really hard move to commit to because it comes out so late. But
I just want him to fair into fair so bad. I want to clip it. I want to send it in. I want him on Yeet Smash.
Like fair into a platform, then fair off stage? Does that even work?
If he doesn't tech it and bounces, oh yeah.
Oh my god.
That's the old school like Mario fair into fair. That's the same thing. Like the dunk you.
Wow, just ran a whole country mile. I guess.
Oh, it's so many hits.
You're really struggling with the Nair, honestly.
That was a dare. There's a goblin.
Oh, did he dare?
Yeah, it was a kick. Not
I
the
saw-
kick. So many hits.
There's the old fair.
Why does it
A
do
whole,
that?
a whole chunky like 40 damage, dude. That's incredible.
Please tell me that didn't do 40.
I think it did 30.
That's.
It's
okay.
still wrong. I mean,
It's just
right,
one.
but
It's
wrong.
only one too many. It's not like even a big deal. Like I actually hate the stage they're on more than I hate any movie. I like the counter idea. It was a good idea. He ate it anyway. He ate the next up smash after countering the first one.
He definitely did, didn't he? It's
Jab air, cancel back air, bread and butter Chrom.
It's not even like the difficult thing about playing Chrom in this matchup. Not only do you have to get back to stage as Chrom, you have to find a way to also get on stage. Wow, he was actually covered in bombs. I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I saw him put it on, and I was about to say something, and he back threw him too fast for me to speak. And I was just like, oh, there.
How is this character not like top 10? I think about it.
No, he's not top 10.
You don't think so?
No. Snake's got some weak matchups. That's the thing. Like, people don't know the matchup at first. So back in the day, it was like Brawl happened. And it was like, wow, Snake is bad. And then game that I'm not allowed to talk about happened. And it was like, wow, Snake is good, but learn the matchup. And now it's like all the people who played Smash 4 are like, what do I do? Because they're just not used to this thing. This amalgamation of a projectile character and like the guy that beats people from Grand Theft Auto. Like, he's just a combination of those. Here's a little something I learned in CQC. Like, that's your whole life with this guy. Although, you know, we've spoken a lot about Snake. I should probably talk about some of the Chrom things. Jimmy, when he does get in, has done some really cool stuff. We just saw the Nair Nair, and it did like 45 damage off of like the jab. The jab air cancel back air is something Chrom's have to do. He's been getting in recovering with up Bs. And that's about all I can talk about with Chrom, because that's pretty much the character.
He just takes big bites of his meal every once in a while, and then at the very end, just like, wow, okay.
Yeah, he'll stage spike you with the back air. The sword hit sounds like something different every time to me. This time it sounds like you said big bites, and I just pictured a Velociraptor you're taking a bite out of like a tank.
I was more imagining like a huge axe popping a gigantic like air, like just like a whop, like a big explosion.
Yeah, I can see that. Really, it is a cool sound effect. This is the best part of this game, honestly, are the audio effects they put in it. Thank you, Sakurai, for putting in cool sound effects on dumb characters.
Oh, the actual new music on like Smash 4 is incredible. Remember when we just played to the roost and we thought it was okay?
Yeah,
that was
it wasn't.
That was wrong.
That was horrid. No one, I didn't think it was okay.
Smash 4 is wild, dude.
I really want, when Bushi goes high, Jimmy to just try to catch him with an up B.
Yeah.
Like, catch him in it. He doesn't have a lot of options out of it. The grenade will bypass, and you spike him.
Yeah.
Then he has to cypher back.
I do think if Snake is really high, Jimbo has a couple options to commit to, and that's really, wow, I caught him at the very top of up B. That's going to take a stock, but I do think Jimbo has a couple options he can commit to when Snake goes really high, but there is that sort of pressure I think Jimbo thinks about quite a bit when Snake is up in the air with Cypher, and that just it keeps him away.
Well, Jimmy is a fast player. Like, he's very good at spacing, and he does it very quickly. And I would like to see him do more than just up air when Snake is above him. Like, you can go for double jump back air, force him to air dodge, and then catch him when, like, fastball, punish him. Like,
Might just be the end of the game right here.
Yeah,
okay.
No.
Nice, Nair back on stage.
He needed that to
There
kill.
we go. This is what you need more to see. When he's in that like middle meaty part of Cypher where he can't do anything except cry for his mom, just hit him with your sword.
Yeah, that was good. It was an excellent chase, and put him right back in the game. Up,
and he's out of the game.
Good.
Literally left the game. Went back to Awakening.
Yes. Hello, Nikita. How are you today?
He's there
Good.
to go
Fine. Thanks.
Marry Sumia, have a child, save the world. That's it.
Yep, Nikita got me in the face. Hello, Nikita. How's your show on the CW? Oh, it's canceled? Oh, so is my stock.
I think...
Plant gang?
Yeah, Bushi, I'm going to need you to go Piranha Plant.
We're going to need you to go to Piranha Plant if you're going to wear that hat on stream.
Time.
Just once? No, he's going to...
All Piranha Plant.
All right. All right, if you get to Winterside.